Hello and welcome to the data entry training video. This training video is by the Iraq Education Cluster and it is to show partners how to report their activities on ActivityInfo database. So firstly, how do partners access ActivityInfo? You go to www.activityinfo.org and you log in using your username and password. If you do not yet have an ActivityInfo account, please contact the Education Cluster team who will be able to get you an account and username set up. After you log in, the first page has 3 tabs on the top. In this video, we will only be focusing on Data Entry tab. So please click Data Entry tab at the top. On the left, we will see Forms. So here we have multiple data entries, databases listed. 2017 Iraq IDP is for all reporting on IDP activities. 2017 Syrian refugees is for reporting on refugee activities. Please be careful not to click and use the 2016 databases. For this training video, we will be focusing on IDP activities. So please click the small arrow by 2017 IDP, and here you will see all of the cluster's forms. So obviously for Education Cluster, we will be focusing on Education 1, which is access to education, Education 2, which is quality education, and Education 3, which is upgrading education. If we first select the arrow here next to Education 1, and then we have to click the blue text that appears underneath. So, to enter new data for the current month, after choosing the suitable form, you click New Submission box here. A new window will appear where you will choose firstly the governorate where you are working, let's say Erbil. Then we choose the district where you're working, let's say Makmur. You will then see different sites and different locations. If your activities are in a camp, then please select the camp name, let's say Debaga 2. Or if your activities are in non-camp, urban settings, then please just select district Makmur. You can either double click here or click Use Site at the bottom. So now we have a new window. The first tab is for intervention details. On the right, there are 5 boxes. These first 2 are already completed, and then you just need to choose the third field. Here is the list of partner names. On your screen, you will only have your own partner name, but because we have admin rights, we see them all. So here, let's choose NRC. For the start date, we choose 1st of February, and the end date, let's choose end of February. Okay, so here the Site tab on the left, it gives geographical information about where your activities are taking place. Underneath we have Attributes. So this is where we report who is funding the activity. Let's pretend it's a UNICEF funded project. We then select the beneficiary type, so IDP. We then say whether the project was accepted and included in the Education Cluster 2017 HRP plan, or if it's non-HRP. We then have agreement code. This is only for UNICEF partners. So you select your PCA code. And then the last field is Mosul response. Please tell us if your activities are related to the ongoing Mosul response. Now we see the Indicators tab. So this is where we start reporting activities. So you can expand this box if it makes it easier. Please remember, ActivityInfo is not cumulative reporting. You only report the number reached in this particular month. You do not combine the numbers of this month and the previous months. so activity info is not cumulative. For now, let's do the first indicator, number of temporary classrooms. So we set up 4. And we have 70 girls and 85 boys accessing these classrooms. Remember, if you do not see your indicator in this list, then you will likely find it Education 2 form on the left or Education 3 form on the left. The next tab is comments. This is optional, you do not need to fill it in, but if you have maybe comments about out of school setting or out of camp settings that you want to tell us about. Of course, now we need to click Save. If you've left any of the required fields blank or entered any wrong values, then you will get a message indicating this error. So if you need to find your entry again for some reason in the future, you can use the filter function here on the left. For example, we can now filter by geography, or we can filter by partner. So we can easily click here NRC and apply, and then you see all of NRC's data entry so far for the year. But do remember that this is different from the 2016 Activity Info interface. You do not click on your previous month's submission and then add new numbers to it, like last year. For 2017 Activity Info, you need to do the process again that was outlined in this video. So when you do this in 1 month's time, you do data entry, and you do new submission. You select the form, new submission, and you repeat the steps again. So we hope this video helps you with your reporting, and please contact us, the Education Cluster team, with any questions or any issues regarding reporting. Okay, thank you.